Okay,
So
I messed up. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Well, you're going to jail.
Huh?
Doing 5560 it's Thursday. It's a busy morning. Okay, she's just riding my ass, and I'm keeping a safe distance. I tried to get my phone out as fast as I could.
That's the car right there. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Stand by, realize that tag does come back with a feedback here on the check somebody. Central Business Water. It's throwing down folks to guard out there. They hit an animal.
Make a left on Cornelius. Let's take it real slow.
Any available units can go to that second one.
Here, I'll get it. Central 239.
You guys like a 10%,
Next one, go at Van Dyke and Cornelius. It's going to be stopped on Van Dyke.
Stay in the vehicle! Stay in the vehicle! Stay in the vehicle!
We'll be right there. We're going to be making contact with the driver. There was no
Driver, put your hands where I can see him. I got it.
I'm with 239.
I don't have
Is there anybody else in the vehicle?
my son's balloon. Why are you guys freaking
Can you step out of the vehicle for me? Any guns on you? Any weapons? No?
nothing. No.
in the car?
Cool.
Oh, okay.
What's been going on today?
Well, this lady was driving crazy. She rear-ended the crap out of me, and
Do you have an ID on you?
yeah, I do.
Where is it? Do you mind if I grab it for you? I'm gonna move this side.
So you were in an accident?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looked like she was, and then I don't know. I just got really nervous, and then
Okay. Did you see your car?
yeah.
Do you remember hitting the truck?
When I pulled out, yeah, a little bit. It hit me. I just wanted to see if my car was okay, and I wanted to get away from her because she was
Okay.
I just didn't feel safe getting out and being there with her at that moment. And then I just really wanted to check on my car. I didn't even, okay, so the semi just kind of bumped into me. Hit into me.
The worst thing you can do when a crash is leave the scene of an accident.
Insurance for this
And
car.
then you told the security guard at Riverwood that you hit an animal. So you already lied to that person. Now you're lying to us. Yeah, you are.
About what? Did I lie about to you? Well,
So
sorry.
I'm sorry.
What?
It's your fault.
What?
You're
I
going
have
to
a
jail.
kid. I have a child. Wait. No, I can't. I've never been to jail. I've never. What? Are you serious right now?
2 hit and runs. 2.
He hit into
2. No, 2.
me. So is she getting anything? Because she brake checked me. Is she in trouble?
Oh, 2 people driving erratically that you hit. You
One
said
lady
the semi.
caused
You already
this.
lied. You already lied.
Well,
And you lied to who?
Go
You
ahead,
lied to
tell
who?
dispatch.
The gate guard. You said you hit an animal.
but not. And then I said it got worse.
So we're standing out here in a secluded area. No.
Yeah.
State Farm. It's my mom's car. It's not even my car.
Okay. So we're gonna have you take a seat in the back here.
Do you have anything on you?
Is there any way we can
Come on.
I have a. What?
We need someone to go back to that accident.
Yeah.
We're not gonna let it get away.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. Be entering that way, and I'm going to start going 10-18 to try to catch it.
Yeah.
I'm just really confused right now. I really need someone to just level-headed with me and just explain.
I think she was trying to hide.
Do you have anything on you? Do you have any firearm? Anything that?
Anything, nothing, no.
No. Okay. Then you hit another one.
Yeah. See if Haley's here. Oh, okay, cool.
I'm going to jail.
Yes. Yeah, you are.
Car while we go back there and finish.
This isn't any trouble because she literally brake checked me. She was driving erratically. Cameras.
Listen, I don't believe you. You already lied. You lied to the gate guard. You lied to me.
Let me ask you a question. Why do you see me with
And you turned down here.
I didn't even see them. I came down here to try to check.
license sirens on?
I cannot believe this is seriously happening. That lady.
It is happening. I mean, like I said, you should have never left the scene of a crash. So we're gonna put her in your car. You're gonna just transport her.
Can I call? Can I call somebody? What?
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
I kind of need it. Yeah.
Okay.
Where is it gonna? And I get to keep it on me and everything. Or
Well, they're gonna
take it.
and then when you get released, it'll be good. I'm just gonna grab that. I'll be right back. Her purse.
Yeah.
Yep.
A quiet Florida morning, busy roads, routine commutes, nothing out of the ordinary. Until a single decision, just one, turns a minor traffic collision into a criminal charge, a roadside arrest, and a lesson that will follow one driver long after the sirens fade. On October 2nd in Port Charlotte, what began as a rear-end accident quickly spiraled into 2 hit-and-runs, conflicting stories, and a patrol car door closing behind a mother who insisted she was only trying to get away. It was a Thursday morning in Port Charlotte, Florida. Traffic was steady. Commuters were heading to work, school zones were active, and deputies were already fielding the usual mix of calls that come with a weekday rush. The initial report was straightforward, a hit-and-run collision in a turning lane. An Acura had rear-ended a Nissan and then fled the scene. The victim told deputies the suspect vehicle had been aggressively following her for miles before the impact. According to her account, she had been maintaining a safe speed and distance when the Acura closed in behind her. As officers stood roadside gathering details, it seemed like a typical property damage crash until new information arrived over the radio. Real-time breakdown. The second call. While deputies were still speaking with the Nissan driver, dispatch received a 911 call from a gate guard at a nearby golf course community. The guard reported that a woman driving an Acura had just stopped at the gate asking for help removing a damaged piece of her vehicle. She claimed she had hit an animal, possibly a deer or a bear. But something didn't sit right with him. The damage didn't look like wildlife impact. And on the broken piece of the car, he noticed blue paint transfer. He relayed the direction the Acura had just traveled toward Elgibian Road from Riverwood Drive, only a short distance from where deputies were currently positioned. Within moments, the situation shifted from a single hit-and-run to an active search for a fleeing vehicle. Spotting the Acura, as dispatch fed the details through the radio, deputies scanned the intersection. Then movement. An Acura turning nearby matched the description. Officers immediately began following at a cautious pace. Their tone remained controlled. No high-speed pursuit, just careful tracking. But this wasn't the only collision linked to the vehicle. A semi-truck driver would later report that as the Acura fled the original crash scene, it also struck the left side of his trailer, damaging a rear tire and forcing him to pull over into the grass. The impact wasn't catastrophic, but it added a second victim and a second potential charge. The side road. The Acura turned off onto a smaller back road. Deputies nearly passed it before realizing the driver had veered into an area with no houses, no businesses, just open space. To officers, the choice of location stood out. It looked less like a routine stop and more like someone trying to disappear from view. They turned in behind her. Initial contact with lights activated, deputies exited their vehicles and approached with standard commands. Stay in the vehicle. Put your hands where I can see them. Inside the Acura sat a woman alone. A balloon floated in the car. She explained it belonged to her son, who was at school. She appeared nervous, confused, and immediately defensive. When asked what had happened that morning, her story began to form and shift. She first claimed another driver had rear-ended her. Seconds later, she corrected herself. She had rear-ended the other vehicle after being brake-checked. She admitted there had been an accident, but minimized it. She said she didn't think it was serious. She said she got scared. She said she just wanted to check her car. Officers pressed further. Did she see the other vehicle? Yes, a blue SUV. Did the other driver leave? No, she stayed. Then came the question about the semi-truck. She acknowledged some contact, a little bump, but downplayed it. According to her, it wasn't significant. She insisted she was frightened and just wanted to get away from the scene. The lie unravels. Deputies confronted her about the gate guard's report, the claim that she had struck an animal. She denied lying. Then explained she had previously hit an animal at some point in the past and that she'd been referencing that incident. To officers, the contradictions were stacking up. Leaving the scene of a crash is a criminal offense in Florida even when the damage is minor. Doing it twice, within minutes, changes the tone of the entire encounter. Escalation. The conversation grew more tense. The driver's voice wavered between apology and protest. She emphasized fear. She emphasized confusion. She emphasized that she had a young son at home. Officers emphasized something else, responsibility at the scene of a crash. They explained that the worst action after a collision is leaving without exchanging information or contacting law enforcement. In their view, the driver hadn't just made a mistake. She had made the same mistake twice in rapid succession. She continued asking whether the other driver would face consequences for brake checking. She suggested traffic cameras could prove her side of the story. She insisted she hadn't seen the patrol lights at first and that she turned down the back road simply to inspect her car. From the officer's perspective, the timing and location suggested concealment. From her perspective, it was panic and poor judgment. But the legal threshold didn't hinge on intent alone. It hinged on actions. Investigation. Details at this stage, deputies had multiple pieces of corroborating information, a victim statement from the Nissan driver describing aggressive following and a rear-end collision. A second report from a semi-truck driver whose trailer had been struck as the Acura fled. Physical damage consistent with vehicle-to-vehicle impact rather than wildlife. Paint transfer observed by the gate guard. An admission from the driver that she left the scene because she was scared. No high-tech forensics were necessary. No fingerprint dusting. No elaborate surveillance retrieval. This was a case built on immediate witness accounts, visible damage, and the suspect's own statements. When deputies asked for identification and insurance details, the driver explained the car belonged to her mother and was insured through State Farm. The purse containing her ID was retrieved from the vehicle. Despite her repeated apologies, the decision had effectively been made. The arrest. The moment arrived quietly but definitively. "You're going to jail." Her reaction was immediate disbelief. She said she had never been to jail before. She asked if there was anything she could do. She returned again to her child, 4 years old, trying to reconcile the gravity of the situation with the routine nature of her mourning just hours earlier. Deputies remained calm but firm. 2 hit and runs. Multiple false statements. Evidence from 2 separate victims. She was instructed to take a seat in the patrol car. A female officer conducted a search. Her purse was collected to be logged as property. Even then, she continued asking whether the other driver would face consequences. The question lingered, but the focus of the stop remained on her actions after the crash, not just the crash itself. There was no indication this incident was part of a larger organized scheme. No stolen vehicle. No outstanding warrants mentioned. No pattern of coordinated activity. This was not a complex criminal network or a long-running investigation. It was a single morning, a series of rapid decisions, and the legal consequences that followed. What transformed the situation wasn't the severity of the initial impact, it was the choice to leave. Twice. In the end, the legal outcome reflected the relatively limited physical damage, but acknowledged the seriousness of fleeing. The driver was charged with leaving the scene of a crash with property damage. On January 21st, she pled no contest and received 6 months of probation. She was also ordered to complete a 4-hour driving course within 60 days. No dramatic courtroom showdown. No prison sentence. Just probation, education, and a permanent reminder that even low-speed collisions carry high-stakes responsibilities. The bodycam footage doesn't show a hardened criminal or a high-speed chase. It shows hesitation, conflicting stories, and a morning that unraveled one choice at a time. Because sometimes the line between a traffic accident and an arrest isn't drawn by the crash itself, but by what happens in the minutes after.